Hey guys, and welcome to episode 4, season 2 in a Manchester City Chrome. As you can see, we currently sit 11 points behind Manchester United at the top of the table. And in this episode, we'll have a bunch of Premier League games. We'll have the Champions League round of 16, and you'll find out who we're going to face after the game against Wolves. We're going to sim that with the second team and play the highlights in that. And then we're going to get into the game against Villarreal. But first of all, so you don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Let's get into the game against Wolves. Because here we are, this game against Wolves. Also going to use our second team here. We're going to play the highlights only, so let's get into this one. Obviously we don't have Florian Wirtz in that centre mid spot where Eze is, who was signed last episode, because Florian Wirtz, an episode after being signed, got injured for the rest of the season. That's just how my luck is at the moment. Let's get into this game and hopefully beat Wolves in this game. Here we go, solo run here with Lewis. Is in on goal here. We've got one defender ahead of him. Lewis, can he play that across to Alvarez? Yes, he can. Julian Alvarez, bury that. Julian Alvarez, 1-0. Love to see that. Julian Alvarez puts this 1-0 up here at the Etihad at home against Wolves. And it's not really showing any performances that suggest he should be starting over Haaland at any point soon. He's been in good form, but he's not been in like a Haaland form. Eze now. What can Eze do here? Brushy Eze. Over to Lewis. That'll run out of the chop there from Lewis. Can we get that over to Phillips? Yes, we can. Into Eze here on the turn. And it's saved by Sa. Wolves have a crossing opportunity here. Going down the wing with Shepherd and Encore. Can we stop him with Grealish? No, we can't because it's cut away from us, but Grealish now should be able to... Okay, he's got inside somehow there. But Kanji comes over and gets the ball. 47th minute here. Nunes is on the attack. Can we stop the Portuguese man? We can't quite do so. Can we get the ball here? Let's press him here. Kanji stepping up, doesn't win the ball. Yeah, Wolves playing it and ran quite well here, and I saw that coming from a mile away. But why is he so open? Why isn't John Stones marking? I saw that pass happening and I tried to switch to John Stones and block it, and the game just wouldn't let me stop it. John Stones was on a different run himself for some reason. A bit of a corner here. We're going to whip this one in with Gundogan. Wolves have got a red card, interestingly here. Gundogan took this one in. Towards Kyle Walker on the header. Foden's been brought on. Interesting here. Foden. Finesse from range. Now we have a counter attack here. Ibrahimovic Eze. Eze now. They're through to Alvarez, briefly onside. Alvarez. And that is great from Alvarez. Catching the Wolves defence sleeping. Perfect through ball from Ibrahimovic Eze. I think Alvarez gets himself his second of this game. We don't get to see a replay of it because it's going to cut to the next highlight. But that through ball and that run from Alvarez was incredible. Now we have another attack here to maybe make it 3-1, sorry. Foden now. Foden stopped by Semedo because I don't know what happened at the start of that highlight. I just couldn't control. We get another attack here, 87th minute, Gundogan. We carry the ball forward. Gundogan now, it's a decent touch. Ball's kind of running away from him low there. And the ball from Gundogan into Alvarez wasn't good enough. It's a 2-1 victory here. And let's get into the round of 16. So here we are, the round of 16. As you can see, we're going to be placed in Villarreal here in the Estadio de la Ceramica. Let's get straight into this one and play the highlights of this game.
Passionate night in store, no doubt, here at the Estadio de la Ceramica in Spain.
So here we are, we've got to defend a attack 2 minutes in here from Villarreal. Got Ruben Diaz here up against En-Nesyri, and Ruben Diaz great defending. And we got an attack of ourselves here, Haaland on a solo run 5 minutes later. Can Erling Haaland open the score, and he's got Jonathan Tah ahead of him. And what was that touch, Haaland? But he gets the ball off Jonathan Tah. Erling Haaland to make it 1-0. Erling Haaland, that's 1-0. Inside 7 minutes, Erling Haaland opens up the scoring. Puts his 1-0 up here, away in Villarreal, in the Estadio de la Ceramica. Then we have a corner here, Foden. 20 minutes in. Can we find Erling Haaland? Now, one thing I figured out in this scrum is Foden's goal in the scrum is insane. I have to put it in about there, but we can't find anyone on the end of that. Force to consider. I wanted to take a strike there, but won't let me switch to him in time. Okay, the next highlight's going to be a free kick here with De Bruyne, and we're gonna whip this one in. Why not? Get back into the highlights here. We're gonna whip this one in with De Bruyne. Hopefully we can get someone at the end of it. Liao can't quite win the header, but forced to Ruben Diaz. I don't know why I hit that. I should have probably super passed that and looked for a better attempt. We've got a solo run here, 48th minute with Foden. He's got Kiko Firmino up ahead of him. He's got Haaland running through. And this should be 2-0. Erling Haaland, there we go. Up against our former goalkeeper, Geronimo Rulli. It's 2-0 here for us. And if it continues this way, we're just going to sim the second leg and get further in the episode. But we're 2-0 up here in the first leg away from home. Haaland with 2 goals. Can he get his hat-trick in this one? Villarreal, a chance to make it 2-1 here. Pino down the right wing spot. The youngster. He's got some potential, but João Cancelo just too good. Now here we go. Is this the hat-trick opportunity? 56th minute. Evan Ndika ahead of him. 2 former Bundesliga players at this point in the scrum mode. Haaland turns, but he just can't get the ball away from Ndika in time. Now Chukwueze to bring the ball forward for Villarreal. A player that a couple of years ago in FIFA was like a... Okay, that's a great ball to Kramaric from Chukwueze. Ruben Diaz chases him down and just causes enough of a distraction there with that body, that shoulder tackle brought on John Stones. Interesting. Hopefully there's not an injury or something to one of our fullbacks, and that possibly in real life could be given as a foul, but luckily it's not a foul in this game. And Villarreal here are causing us issues in the final few moments of this game. And Nesri's in behind now. And Nesri, Edison to come out and make the save. Yes, he does. And that gets us a clean sheet here in Villarreal. And we get a 2-0 lead going into the second leg. Okay, for this game in the Carabao Cup final, we're going to play the attacking highlights. And as you can see with the second team, we're going to start Cole Palmer and Edison in net. So obviously with Edison, so we don't concede as many goals as we possibly could. Let's get into the game against West Ham and hopefully win the Carabao Cup. Okay, this should be 1-0. If we don't score this, chance here one-on-one with Lewis, then I feel like we're going to lose this game. Lewis, decent touch. Jay Lewis up against Areola. Lewis, saved by Areola. And we've got a bad omen on us now. 31st minute, we have a counter here. I would play a pass, but I just feel like it's not going to go in my favour. Actually, I am. So, I mean, that's why you don't do it, because the pass just doesn't work out. 51st minute here, still 0-0. Eze on the ball, Eze on the pitch now. Obviously, okay, that touch was horrendous. Eberechi Eze. Eberechi Eze has been given some room there, but Alvarez fires a strike, but Areola makes a good save. 2 minutes later, we have an attack still. So this is from the resulting corner, probably. Grealish from range, why not? Left foot strike, Jack Grealish, and that was not a great attempt. But 0-0 here still. Get to build up an attack here. As I get that down to Lewis. Lewis now. I feel like West Ham are just they're just my team that I can't beat in this game for some reason. I just can't create chances against them right now. I feel like defensively they're just set up in a certain way where you can't really do well against them. But Julian Alvarez from range here, especially with Areola in there, is apparently the best goalkeeper in the game right now. We get a solo run here with Lewis, and Acuna is in a good position to stop us though. I'll play that over to Grealish, being chased down by Jeremy Frimpong. Jack Grealish from range, why not? Jack Grealish, and Areola again makes a save. 111th minute here, we get a counter attack. Eze still on the pitch. So he's been brought on for Cole Palmer at an earlier point in this game. But Grealish being chased down by Gerd. Gonna get inside, yes he can. Grealish to bury it. How is it not 1-1? What's the score? I say it's going to penalties, great. How have we not won this game, man? In it at full time. Gomez is up here. Alvarez, Eze, Walker. Okay, Grealish, it's only 58. Okay, here we go. Acuna v Edison. Argentina v Brazilian. And he Palenka's me down the centre. And Edison almost made the save still. Oh, Gundogan, we're going to go top left. If it'll look at Gundogan, and that wasn't top left. Lucas Paqueta. He's going to go to the left, and Edison makes a save. Okay, Gomez. Going to go bottom right. Sergio Gomez, and of course, he makes a save. Gerard Bowen. He's going to go to the left as well. No, he went down the centre. Why do I just feel like I have no luck with penalty shootouts in this game? In Karamed anyway. Alvarez makes a goal, makes a conversion there though. Skamaka v Edison. Skamaka to the right, Edison makes a save. Okay, Eze. To prove I was signed you. Eze, top left, there we go. Didn't really prove I was signed him. You know, I just said that for a little bit of hype for him. Declan Rice is going to go left. And we need to score this. Kyle Walker, oh no. Kyle Walker missed the one in the one against Napoli last season. He saw it go out of the Champions League, but he makes that one. Edison. Why are they going left now all the time? Why are they not changing? Rush J. Lewis, our Youth Academy scout feature style. That is so quick. That circle changing, but that's top left by Lewis and that Maxwell Cornet. And one time I don't go to the right, they go left. I knew it was going to happen. No, one time I don't go right, they go right. Okay, Jack Grealish. Gonna aim top right. Jack Grealish buries it. Okay. Aguerd v Edison, and I went middle left. And Joao Cancelo. Joao Cancelo buries it. Okay. Where's he gonna go this time? We're going to go to the right. And what are these penalties right now that I'm getting? Edison now taking a penalty. Edison to go top right. Edison, and how have we lost that penalty shootout? Well, we've lost the Carabao Cup. But obviously it isn't a trophy you particularly care about, but I'd rather have won it than lost it. Let's continue with the episode. Okay, for this game against Liverpool, we're just going to quick submit with the first team in the round of 16 of the FA Cup. And we're going to get a, hopefully we'll win it, but now I've said that, I've cursed it. Yeah, there we go, a 3-2 loss. No, I shouldn't have said that. Joao Cancelo and De Bruyne getting goals for us. But Goretzka, Darwin Núñez and Luis Diaz scoring for Liverpool. We're going to do the same thing for Stoke, with this game but with the second team. We're going to submit with the second team here. And if we don't get a victory here, then, oh, 2-0 victory, love that. Gundogan and John Stones getting the goals. Love to see it. Okay, for the second leg here up against Villarreal, we're 2-0 up, so we're just going to quick sim this. Hopefully we don't get some sort of bad luck here up against Villarreal. 2-0 up at the Etihad. We get a 3-1 victory. Pedro Porro, Ruben Diaz and Phil Foden scoring for us. Okay, for this match against Liverpool, we're going to DDR highlights and hopefully beat them, as they currently sit quite a few points clear of us in the table. So a win here will see us get back into the top 3. And clawback ground on Liverpool and Man United. Weird. Get a free kick here with De Bruyne. And I kind of want to shoot this, not going to lie. I want to test my luck. Here with De Bruyne. Going to hit this with Kevin De Bruyne. Hopefully that creeps in at the near post. Kevin De Bruyne. It hits the crossbar. De Bruyne now on a follow-up attempt. And oh my god, that is brilliant. If he can't score the free kick, he's going to score a fantastic volley. That is Kevin De Bruyne. Captain De Bruyne. Scores a brilliant goal. Unfortunately, because it's highlights, not going to get to see a replay of that. But can we make it 2-0 here? If we make it 2-0, then surely this is our game. Bruyne. Why is no one in the box? Leao. Leao now. Back to De Bruyne. Over to Foden. Should have maybe took a touch there with Foden. We're getting an attack again here, 28th minute. Rafael Leao on the ball this time. It's now 90 rated in this Crow mode. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao just showcasing his pace. Leao now finishing capabilities, good save from Alisson. Now Liverpool have a solo run here with Luis Diaz. Why is De Bruyne? Who am I controlling here? Okay, Laporte's back here. Laporte backed up by Pedro Porro and we'll stop them, just about. Get a corner, 68th minute here with Foden. Because Foden's got unbelievable curl in this game. Like his curve stat is so high. We're going to have to whip it in about there. But Haaland doesn't make the run. 71st minute here. Henderson on the ball. Liverpool counter attack.
Minutes to go.
Okay, Liverpool over the top to Salah. And he's offside. Get another free kick here. Foden to try find Haaland. We need to make it 2-0. I don't trust this game to not screw me out of a win here. Foden in, Haaland. Just doing this post-com here, so I just forgot to unmute my mic here. As you can see, John Stones puts in a great chance to the denied Salah. I believe that was the final chance of the game, and we picked up a 1-0 win over Liverpool to claw back ground at the top of the table of Man United and Liverpool. Let's continue the episode. Because here we are, the quarterfinals of the Champions League. As you can see, we've got drawn against Liverpool, the team that we have beaten in this episode. And as you can see, we're going to run with our first team as usual. And we're going to play the highlights of this one. As you can see, that's the Liverpool teams. Goretzka and Valverde joining them in this club mode. Same with Sergio Roberto. Let's get into the game at Anfield and hopefully get a victory in the first leg. Got Ferdinand Leao in support. We're going to play an inverted ball over the head to Phil Foden across goal. Foden saved by Alisson. Now we have another attack here. De Bruyne. Crossing opportunity here. Haaland's not anywhere near the box, so I'm going to just wait. I'm going to run here. Actually, a Foden back stick. Foden, can he win that header? No, he can't. I believe it was Salah who actually got back in the end to stop him. Liverpool here. I'm going to attack 53rd minute, so this is the first attack of the game. It's been a very quiet game so far, especially between Liverpool and Man City in the Champions League. I'd expect better. Good defending Evan Diaz though. Now a corner to defend, 70th minute. Jordan Henderson to put this one in for them. Can we get this one? Okay, Bernardo Silva at near post. What are they going to do with this one? They're going to whip it in towards Goretzka. We'll get it clear just about. But it's still on the ball here because it won't let me switch to Haaland for some reason. And now here we go. They're going to probably score here, aren't they? No, because Ruben Diaz is one of the best defenders in the game. Okay, now we have an attack here. Literally, the attack that I was just on. So it's lucky it's given me it. Haaland running through here. Joe Matip ahead of him. Gonna try to go round him and beat him for strength, but of course we don't get to do so. Now Liverpool on the attack here in the 82nd minute. Federico Valverde on the ball. Pedro Porro to win this. Okay. Valverde just gets to drive a glide past me, but we're stopping there. We get a 0-0 draw in the first leg, so let's get to the second leg and play the highlights of that one. We're going to send this game against Brentford. If we win this, we'll be 2 points behind Liverpool, I believe, in second place. It would be massive to quickly get a 1-0 win with greater chance getting to the second leg of the Champions League quarterfinals against Liverpool. First opportunity here, 17 minutes in. Roger on the ball here. We've got De Bruyne to our right, so we're going to find him. We're now into Haaland. Haaland. Can we just drive at their defensive of Haaland? Get that over to Foden. Foden cuts inside and just doesn't get a shot away. He gets challenged. Oh, this should be 1-0. This has got to be 1-0 surely. Haaland one-on-one with the keeper. Haaland, this is as pretty much as a clean cut opportunity going to get this game. Haaland to make it 1-0. And he does so. Erling Haaland did it against Villarreal, does it against Liverpool. Puts us 1-0 up here in the second leg at home at the Etihad. Okay, we go corner. 47th minute here, can we find Haaland? Foden to this one in. We're going to put more curl on it. We're going to aim it about there. Going to whip it in there. Foden. It's a good corner towards Haaland. Haaland can't get his head on it though. De Bruyne. Okay, Leao. Leao, power strike from range. Leao. Why was that so low? Tipping that would have gone top right. Liverpool now on the attack. 49th minute. What are they going to try here? Anderson gets it forward and the back again. Okay, Liverpool are trying to play some tiki-taka football here. Almost worked out for them, but there we go, Laporte. Good defending. Now we'll get a counter-attack here in the 66th minute. It's been a very quiet, not quiet, but like. Okay, why is that pass gone there then? I aimed that at Haaland. Now Liverpool have a counter in the 79th minute. Okay, oh, how's that just worked out like that then? Ederson, make the save, Ederson. Okay, now can we put this beyond doubt here? Gundogan on the pitch. Gundogan. Okay, just loses the ball instantly. Okay. Well, that's the final whistle. Oh, we got a red card. Okay, don't like that, but 1-0 win. Let's continue with the episode. Okay, we're going to send this game against Burnley. We need a win here up against them. Go back into the top 3. Get a 2-0 win. Love that. Calvin Phillips and Julian Alvarez. Okay, for this game against Spurs, which is going to be the final game of the episode, we're going to play the highlights of this one as well. Let's get into this game and hopefully get a good victory to end the episode. With Højbjerg on the ball. You have to drag Laporte back, because one thing I don't like about highlights is the defensive line. When they get on the attack, it's just non-existent, sorry. Yeah, how have you been done like that, Rodri? How have you allowed Bentancur to do you like that? Yeah, Pedro Porro's on the case though. Yeah, Spurs on the, get another attack here. Can I have an attack, please? That'd be nice. Like, we are higher placing them in the league. And Laporte, good dealing with Son there. And by the way, if we get a win here, we are possible again. Can we get an attack? I don't like this. I don't like being like in the first like few chances of the game you don't get an attack, because that's when you just know like your team isn't playing well and you're probably not going to get. There we go. Finally, we get a Man City attack here. But I was saying, if we need to win this game if we want to remain like in the top 3. Okay, hold on. Why did you stop that run, lad? I should press L1 there. Haaland stopped his run, so don't press L1 in highlights because it makes players stop runs. Put Rafael now. That's a good touch. Sets it on his outside foot. Got it back inside. Looks for Haaland, but he plays it right into defenders. You know, Spurs have the attack 44th minute here. Let's make him a control De Bruyne here. Why would it make me control De Bruyne? No idea, but okay. Pedro Porro, can he stop this? No, he can't, but Laporte gets across and deals with it. At 58th minute, we finally get another attack here. I feel like we've only had like 2. None of them have been like really good. Yeah, Leao, that's great work from Leao. Rafael Leao, oh come on Leao. 71st minute, get an attack with Kevin De Bruyne. I feel like there's no fluidity in this team right now. Like, what is that? Here we go. Okay, looks like we might win it on a penalty, which is rather scuffed, but we're going to give it Haaland. Where's Haaland? There he is. Erling Braut Haaland. We're going to go top left. Erling Haaland, there we go. It's been a poor game. We've had no fluidity. Well, it looks like we're going to win it due to a penalty. If Erling Haaland being the only scorer, it seems like right now, from the penalty spot. Or just goals in general in this game. And yeah, it's going to be a 1-0 win due to a penalty. Bit of a dead end to the episode, but it is where it is. Let's show you how the league table lines up. So as you can see, at the end of the episode here, we're currently sitting 3rd place, 3 points behind Liverpool. So that win over Liverpool early in this episode is a big win. We face Arsenal at the start of next episode as well. Well, at some point we've got Crystal Palace, and then we'll have a Champions League game, I believe. And I'm going to show you who we're going to be facing in the semi-finals of the Champions League. Obviously last season this is the point where we lost on penalties to Napoli, with Kyle Walker missing a penalty he shouldn't have missed. But here we are, Champions League. Let me show you who we're going to face. We have PSG. We're going to have the team where Mbappe apparently wants to leave. We're going to be coming against Mbappe, Neymar, Messi and them lot. We also have Barcelona versus Dortmund as the other semi-final. You can see in the quarterfinals Dortmund beat Atletico just about in the end. Barcelona dominated Bayern Munich and PSG dominated Juventus. So we got possibly the best team in the other than us in the final 4, because they didn't concede a goal against Juventus, which is kind of terrifying with Vlahovic being in the front 3 with Chiesa. that defence and concede, but hopefully with Haaland a cheat code, we can get a couple past them. And Mbappe, also a cheat code, doesn't score a few past us. So I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one, and there'll be a rebuild coming this weekend. If not, by the time I've uploaded this, it might be already up. So yeah, make sure you go give that a watch either way. I'll see you guys in the next video.